Oh, hi,
All
Anthony.
right, let's go see
Hi,
Bear.
Anthony. Let's go see him. You know what?
All right, you guys, we've got another dog training video for you today. We're in the Catalina foothills here in Tucson, Arizona, and as you can see, the view is gorgeous. It's a wonderful view, but we're gonna follow up with Bear. He's a English cream golden retriever that we had recently for boarding and training. We've already put up a few videos of him. And in this video, we're just going to follow up with him at home. From what I understand, he's been doing well. The owners are really happy with how things are going. He's not pulling on the leash anymore. And I think they just want to focus a little bit on getting guests through the door. That's a big one for them. He likes to crowd the door and jump on them. And there's a few different ways to approach getting people through the door. But for me, I kind of like to do a place command. It's a great form of indoor control. And we're just going to go ahead and show you what that looks like and how he's doing with it. And the only other thing I want to mention on the owner's behalf is that their home is going through some renovations. So it's about to be painted. They're also doing some remodeling on the inside, and they just ask that you please excuse the home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with how long the dog has been able to actually run up to people at the door versus what you're trying to ask them now when someone comes through the door.
Say that one more time.
You're fighting the dog's old behavior.
The 14 months of
14 months, yes.
Of coming to the door.
Of rushing the door when someone comes through.
Okay.
Got it.
And now, today, for the first time, you're asking them, I don't want you to rush to the door, I want you to stay there. And that's why the dog struggles. Also, this video is really going to hit home that I put up yesterday. Watch it when you get a chance, but remember, dogs are circumstantial learners. So he does not know that when I made him stay on his placemat in my home, when my nieces were running around being silly little toddlers, or when someone come through the door, he learned that he has to stay there in my home. And when the kids are running about, but because circumstantial learning is tied to environments as well. So he does not know, dogs don't generalize very well. So he does not know that in that environment, what he learned there applies at home.
Gotcha.
So this is why the follow-up lessons are so important.
He needs homework.
He just needs to be put through the paces at home to understand that it applies here too. And that's why we practice this. So let's do it again.
Oh, it's Anthony. Yay!
Hi.
Oh, hi, Anthony. Hi.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
so
long
good to
time no see. Very nice to
Yes,
see you
it's
guys.
good to see you.
Look at Bear, he's doing so good. We should go give him a treat, he did so well. Let's pay the man.
Yes. Good boy. Good
Beautiful,
boy.
Beautiful, excellent.
See
And
that?
then
You got.
it's probably a good idea just for the sake of training the dog that you leave him there for a little while when your company comes through.
Okay.
Now your company's in the house, you guys are mingling, the dog is not being problematic or anything like that, right? So it's just a really good form of indoor control, and you should use this at your disposal as needed. So let's just do it one more time just for the sake of repetition and get a couple successful reps in. Now that we had a chance to kind of get him to understand what the expectation actually is for the door, now we just need to get some successive repetition and reward him for making the right choices. And then now you have the tools and the knowledge on how to go forward with this.
Okay.
But you know, we're overselling this for the sake of training.
Right.
You're probably not gonna, like, the excitable voices aren't gonna be insane like it is like we're doing now, right? We're acting this out to kind of challenge the dog a little to stay there. Because you gotta remember, excitement in our voices and our tone of voice. Remember, they don't understand the words, but the tone matter has a little more implication, and so does our body language. So what he's seeing us, all this how we're celebrating a little bit.
Yeah.
Typically speaking, it's a huge invitation to come when called, right?
He wants to join it.
Like when we call him, like we get excited and all that stuff, right? So we're just trying to help him sort out the confusion. Like, we're not necessarily calling you off the bed. We're just being overexcitable to challenge you to stay there.
Okay.
Let's do it again. All right, let's
Oh,
go
look,
see
it's
Bear.
Anthony.
See how
Oh,
he's
hi,
doing.
Anthony.
Come on.
Oh, hi, Anthony.
How we
Hi,
doing?
hi, Anthony.
Good to see you. Group hug, group hug. All
Oh,
right.
yay.
Yay. He did fantastic. Let's pay the man.
Yes, yes. Very nice. Yes. Good boy.
All right, let's get another
your
rep
bunny.
in and a successful rep in. Yes. All right.
Oh, here
Super
comes
pumped to see
Anthony.
Bear. Let's see how he's
Yay.
doing. Just trying to get
Yay.
some
Hi,
successful
Anthony.
reps here.
Yay. Yay. Hi, Anthony. Hi.
How we doing?
Hi.
Good to see you, man.
Hi.
All right.
What do you think of Bear?
Go pick. Oh, he's doing an amazing job.
Yes, good boy. Yes.
Excellent.
You should have seen what he did though when Mike said, "Let's walk in here." So he walked in there. So I just started turning, and the two paws came.
Yeah. Because he thinks he needs to follow you. You going out of sight changes the circumstance for the dog.
And is that okay with this scenario?
Well, that's why you want to work on it. That's why you want to work on disappearing, right? So, perfect. Let's get this should be number 4. Let's get a 4th one in a row.
Yeah, you wait. He was good. Oh, look, it's Anthony. I think he wants to see. I think he wants a bunny wrap.
Long time no see, guys. Yeah.
Oh, good to see you.
Wow, this is a well-trained dog you guys have here.
Wow.
Here?
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Good boy.
Beautiful,
Good
beautiful,
boy.
beautiful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Good. Okay. So it is just setting up the circumstance, showing the dog what we want, and rehearsing it to where we get enough success, we can start rewarding them for the right behaviors. Initially, he didn't understand what the expectation was. He wanted to come off. We had to escort him back and get the success that we need in order for him to learn. And that's kind of what we've gotten here with doing it repeatedly this many times in a row. Beautiful.
Wait.